Now to the legal landscape. Our legal analyst, attorney Dan Adams, joins us every Monday, breaking down the biggest cases happening across Wisconsin and the country. Good morning to you, Dan. First up, we're going to be talking about the Milwaukee Public Safety Building. It's downtown, it's 95 years old, and officials say it's really in need of an extensive makeover. Dan, I'm sure you're in that building quite a bit, and officials say it's gotten so bad that it endangers lives and leads to miscarriages of justice.
Yeah, sure. And I heard that you went on your own tour this week, Mallory. I'm glad you did, because people should know what's going on in our government. One of the things that government is supposed to do is criminal justice. And one aspect of criminal justice isn't just the decisions being made in criminal justice, the people involved in the system, but it's also the facilities where all of this is supposed to happen. And in Milwaukee County, we just have an awful situation. Our felony courtrooms, 8 of our felony courtrooms in Milwaukee are housed in this building called the Public Safety Building, which is actually older than the Milwaukee County Courthouse. And you're right, I'm there, several times a week. If I have to try a felony trial in front of a jury, I have to be in that building all week. And it's not just lawyers and prosecutors and deputies who have to be in that building along with the judges. It's members of the public. If you are victimized in a case, if you are a witness or you are the family of a victim, you're there too, along with jurors who all have to be part of this criminal justice system. And to be in a facility, I will tell you, Mallory, last week I had to step over a cockroach in the Public Safety Building. That is not a infrequent occurrence. And so it's a building that's just crumbling. There is a plan, at least a plan for a plan, to have a $500 million new building constructed. Just to put this in scale, the Fiserv Forum, which was built about a decade ago, had a price tag of about $500 million. So this is a big deal. It's a big lift, but it's something the community has to do.
Yeah, in addition to those cockroaches you mentioned, safety issues with defendants and victims in the same hallways, sometimes the same elevator. So something that the officials are really pushing for. Up next, Dan, the Wisconsin Supreme Court says the state's top elections official, Meagan Wolfe, she can keep her job.
Yeah, so this has been a big controversy over the last couple of years. Meagan Wolfe had a 4-year term as the head of the election administration, the WEC, and she held over after her term was expired. The GOP legislators filed suit saying, no, you have to leave, and we have to have the ability to advise and consent over the next appointee, whether that's Meagan Wolfe or someone else. They fought back and said, no, there's no vacancy here, so there's no advise and consent by the state Senate. I get to hold my job. And the unanimous decision, that means all of the justices on the Supreme Court said, oh, no vacancy equals no need to fill a vacancy. And they were being consistent with an earlier decision about the Natural Resource Board, where a Republican holdover refused to leave that position. And only the conservative justices there voted for that DNR board person. Here, all of the justices came in and said, no, when there's this type of language, that holdover gets to stay. So this controversy is over. Meagan Wolfe is now the WEC administrator, seemingly as long as she wants.
Yeah, it took a long time to get to that resolution, though. Dan, thank you so much. We'll see you next Monday for more of the legal landscape.